Hey, good evening. Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's 60-minute all levels quarantine yoga practice. Really happy you could make it. For class today, we're going to use two different props. If you don't have them, it's not the end of the world. Those two things are a yoga strap or two yoga blocks, or the quarantine-friendly version, something stretchy and long. So maybe a scarf. This is an extra pair of leggings. And if you don't have blocks, grab two thick books. I have Harry Potter 6 and 7. These will do. We have a really great practice planned for this evening, focusing on opening the hips, stabilizing the low back, and lengthening the hamstrings. So all things that I hope will feel really good no matter what you've been up to today, but especially if you've been spending quite a bit of time sitting. So the playlist, if you'd like to flow along, is in the description below. I'm starting the music now. We're going to get started on our backs in reclined bound angle pose. You can make your way there now. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Send your knees out as wide as is comfortable. And lay down on your back. This is a lot of hip opening already. Move your feet further away from your bum to soften that angle and just let yourself melt down into the floor. Let yourself relax. Place one hand over your belly button and the other across your heart. Nice and easy. Let your elbows rest on the floor. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And in these first few moments, we bring a greater sense of awareness to our bodies, our breath, our emotions. Start with the breath. Just notice where in your body you feel it the biggest. Is your bottom hand lifting more as you inhale? Or is it your top hand? Notice if you can feel your heart beating underneath your top hand. Does your heartbeat feel elevated, stressed? You're already feeling calm, centered. In the breath, supernatural, not doing anything special. Shift your attention to your physical body. Notice the different places you're making contact with the earth. Head, shoulders, the back of the arms. Notice the way your spine is supported by the ground beneath you. All the way down to your toes. You can give yourself another scan head to toe and notice, just observing a part of the body. You notice that you are clenching or tightening. Maybe you can relax a little more. Lastly, draw some awareness to your mental body, emotional body. These deserve space on our mat too, so just check in. Notice what mood are you in. Are you feeling rushed? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Know that no matter what happens on your yoga mat in the next 60 minutes, this time is never wasted. And you choosing to use this time to tune in to your breath, to notice the way your body moves, are an investment in not just your physical wellness, but your mental and emotional strength as well. Take a big breath in, feel your low belly lift and fill. Open mouth, exhale, let that go. Beautiful. Another inhale, feel your low belly expand. Feel your rib cage spread wide in all four directions. Bigger, slower breath out. Good. Inhale, fill up low belly, rib cage. feel your collarbones lift and broaden. Hold at the top. Sigh it out. Bring your hands to the outsides of your legs. Close your knees up like a book. And we'll take now a stretch I affectionately call opposite banana. So start with a big, big, big full body stretch. Reach your fingertips back, stretch your toes forward, and then gently roll slightly onto your right hip. So we're creating like a little banana shape here, and cross your right ankle over your left. Right ankle over left, we're curling towards the right. Pause here. As you soften through your legs, notice, can you feel a stretch from your left hip? Maybe a little down into your leg. Maybe as you deepen through your arms, increasing this bend, maybe you feel it more in your side body. Take a full inhale here. And a slow, full exhale. Release, come back to center. Let's take this on the other side. Roll onto your left hip. Start to curl your arms towards the left. Cross left ankle over right. There we go. Getting this stretch through our right hip. Wiggle around as much as you need to find the version of this stretch that feels good in your body. And then step 2, soften and breathe. You place a special emphasis on breathing to the places in your body where you sense tightness. For a full inhale. Full exhale. Good. Now come back to center. Find your strap or your scarf or your leggings. Keep your left leg long. And bring the bottom of your right foot up into your strap. So you can kind of hold this however works for you. We're going to stretch a little more deeply into the hips and the hamstrings. So start here, activate both legs. Left foot might hover slightly, maybe it just is nice and strong on the ground. Inhale here. As you exhale, gently pull your toes closer towards your face. Good. A few breaths here. Press your right heel up to the ceiling to lengthen through your hamstring. One more breath in. Exhale to release. Let's take the hip to open now. Inhale. Exhale, gently guide your right toes off towards the right, opening your hip any amount. Maybe you bend your knee here. Maybe you are Gumby and you go all the way over, but maybe this is enough. Maybe you feel the stretch already in your right inner thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale to come back to center. Now switch the grip. Hold this strap with your left hand. Use your right hand to pin your right hip down onto the ground. Important to keep your right hip pinned to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, gently guide your leg across your torso. This might be a really micro movement, just a couple degrees. Keep your right hip glued to the earth. This might feel really intense along your outer hip, IT band. Feel it in my pinky toe. What on earth? Full breath in here. And exhale to come back to center. Let's swap out the feet. So send your right leg nice and long. Bring your left foot up into the strap. Give yourself a moment to get situated. Both legs nice and strong. Both toes flex back towards your shins. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, gently tug your toes closer to your face. Breathe here. Can you soften through your shoulders and your upper spine even as your legs are active? Inhale. Exhale to release. Good. Inhale. Exhale, open up your left hip. Send your toes any amount to the left. Bend your knee as much as you'd like. Wiggle around. Find that stretch in your inner left hip, maybe a little in your groin. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hold the strap with your right hand. Send your left hand to pin your left hip down to the ground. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, gently guide your leg across your torso, maybe just a couple of degrees until you feel that deep stretch. Notice where else in your body you may have tensed or clenched. If this is a little intense for you, can you soften and let go? Nice. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And you can release your strap, set it off to the side. You won't need it for a little while. Pull your legs in towards your chest, hug your knees in. Just give a little nice rock side to side here, massaging the low back. Find happy baby. Maybe you usually grab for your feet, but maybe to start out today, you just grab for the backs of your thighs or your shins. Knowing we are slowly and carefully, really methodically warming up the body. Keep your breaths nice and steady here. Maybe you play with some movement. Maybe you straighten one leg and then the other. Nice. Now pause in this happy baby shape. Bring your hands to your inner thighs. I'll turn this way again. Find a nice wide saddle stretch here. So maybe you open your legs all the way. Maybe you keep your knees bent and grab for these inseams of your pants and roll them back and down towards the earth. This is externally rotating your thighs, bringing a little extra opening to the hips. Find some movement here, side to side. Keep breathing. Good. Take one more full breath in here. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest and make your way to child's pose. Toes touch behind you, knees out as wide as feels comfortable. Let your chest melt down. Good. Crawl your fingertips forward. Feel the mat beneath you. Tune into your senses even here. Maybe you find a little movement side to side with the hips. Child's pose can be either a gentle hip opener or something a little more intense. Let's play with upping the intensity, just using these nice little circles. Maybe you imagine you have a giant dinosaur tail and you're thumping it side to side behind you, lubricating through the hip joints. 2 more breaths here. One more full round, nice and slow. Beautiful breath. Press up into your hands, so still child's pose in the legs. Weight in your hands. Shift forward to, I guess this is tabletop with child's pose legs. We'll do some thread the needle, plant your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes under the bridge of your left. Adjust as you need to so this stretch feels nice in your upper back. It's a little light opening in the hips. More of a chest opening, wrap your left arm up and around your torso. Inhale here. Full breath out. Plant your left palm on the earth. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, both palms down. Let's take that on the other side. Plant your right palm. Inhale, lift your left arm. And exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes under. Rest your head on the earth, your left shoulder. Maybe you bring your right arm up and around. Breathe here. Are you holding tension in your jaw or your eyebrows? Take this opportunity to soften. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice. Plant your right palm on the earth. Inhale, reach your left fingertips high. And exhale, plant both palms. Come to traditional tabletop. So knees underneath hips, legs parallel to each other. Spread your fingers super wide. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Press the earth down to create that lift across your shoulder blades. 3 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, press your heart forward. Exhale, cat, last set, make it your own. Inhale, cow pose, look up. Exhale, cat. Come back to tabletop, walk your hands forward, about a handprint. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. If you have a little routine you like to do when you first get to down dog, go for it. Spread your fingers really wide. And gently rotate your armpits in towards your face. This spreads your shoulder blades wide across your back, protects your wrists. Maybe you walk your dog here, pedaling through both legs. Can you press more down with your hands and point your tailbone up to where the ceiling and the wall meet behind you? Take a big breath in. And exhale, ragdoll pose. Tiptoe your feet up towards your palms. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe until you just can't anymore. Notice your core turning on. Tiptoe, tiptoe. You make it to the front of your mat, find ragdoll pose. Take your feet wide to the edges of your mat. Bend your knees a lot here. Look to the back of your mat and just let your torso hang heavy here. You can sway gently side to side, bend into one knee and then the other. Maybe you visualize the stress, the chaos of the day dripping down your spine, starting at your tailbone, all the way down, pooling on a little puddle in your mat. Good. Wiggle your feet a little wider out, actually. Bring your hands to your hips. And inhale, slowly hinge up to stand. A little different than usual. Keep your core tight, hinge up, 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 up. Nice. When you reach the top, take a big breath in. Sweep your arms up, star pose. Exhale, pull your palms to heart center. Good, another like that. Big breath in, star pose, reach high. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good, send your arms out to a T. Start to find these cool, like, pew, pew. I don't know. I feel like an airplane. Feel like I'm realizing how stiff my back is here. Can you connect to your core to support this movement? Nice. And if you already notice here that your toes want to point in, that's where we're going next. So we're here for 4. For 3, stick with the breath. For 2. And 1. Inhale, star pose, reach up. And exhale, press your palms down to a T. Good. Now inhale, twist to the right. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward. This is where we ended that active twist. Now turn your left toes towards the right. Sweep your left arm up. Little exalted twist. You should feel this all along your left hip here. Inhale. Exhale, come back to a T. Take it on the other side. Inhale, twist. Then lift your right arm up, turn your toes, stretching through the right side body. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come back to a T. Let's take it a couple more times. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to a T. Nice. Inhale, twist and reach. Exhale to a T. One more set. Inhale, lift up, stretch. Exhale to center. Last one. Inhale, reach and twist. Exhale to a T. Inhale, star pose. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, gentle wide leg forward fold. Bend your knees, hinge at the hips. Maybe you bring your feet more to parallel. Let this be comfortable. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, malasana. Toes out, heels in, sink your hips low. This might be a lot for you if you've been sitting all day, so we're gonna keep this first one active. You do not need to keep your heels flat onto the earth. You can stay on your toes And maybe find some movement side to side here. You can use the ground for support. Maybe you're even up higher, that's okay. Little side to side movement here, opening up through the hips. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, stick with the breath. And 1, find a static frog pose, whatever that looks like. And inhale, star, press, press, press straight up, strong legs. Exhale, bring your palms out to a T. And now we float. Inhale to the right, lift and twist. Exhale back to center. Nice. Inhale to the left. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, star pose, reach. Exhale, gentle wide leg forward fold. Parallel your feet, melt down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, malasana for the second time. Maybe you keep that same movement, this more wide leg side to side. That's cool. Work the hips open as they're ready. Maybe you move into phase 2, which is traditional frog pose. Both feet are flat on the earth, palms to heart center, elbows press the knees open. If you have those blocks or books nearby, you can put them underneath your butt for a little more support. Good, we're here for 4 more breaths. Can you think about making your spine even longer? Good, breathe into your hips. Nice. We'll do this one more time. Take another full breath in. And a full breath out. Nice. Inhale, star pose, press up. Exhale, arms to a T. To the right. Inhale, lift your arms, stretch. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left, lift your right arm. Exhale to center. Inhale, star pose, your biggest yet. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet parallel, melt down. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, frog pose, malasana, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you're still moving and breathing. Maybe you're up a little higher, still using your elbows to work the knees and hips open. Maybe you drop into full frog. 2 more breaths. And notice what's happening with your face. Is the skin of your forehead tightening? Good. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your hips. Bring your feet parallel. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold. Plant your palms, step straight back. You got this. Make a decision right now to breathe really intentionally through this hold. Know that this is where we build a lot of strength, a lot of stamina. Start with the legs. Shift your heels on top of your toes. Engage your legs from your calves through your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Hug your belly button in and up. Can you claw at the mat with your hands? Press the earth down to lift through your shoulders. Now reach the top of your head forward. Gaze straight between both thumbs. You're here for 4, for 3, good, for 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to your belly. Zip your legs up behind you. Slide your palms down to your lowest ribs. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your heart up. Breathe. Press your hips down into the earth. Firm your glutes. Cricket your elbows behind you and squeeze your elbows together to press your heart open. And use the weight in your palms to traction them back to your hips to drag your heart more forward. 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog and breathe. We're moving on now. I'm not going to cue Chaturanga Dandasana in class today. If that's in your practice, you should go for it. Do it anytime it feels good. Instead, I will be offering you high plank, hold to down dog, or high plank to cobra to down dog like we just did. But let's move on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk, step, hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips down and back, reach up high. Shift weight to your heels. Reach your hips back more than down, like you're reaching for a tiny, tiny kindergarten chair. Now bring your hands to your thighs. You can either keep your knees touching or take a more traditional power squat if there's sensitivity in your low back. Wherever you are, hands to the outsides of your thighs, press your legs out into your hands. Now meet that resistance with your hands. Strong arms, strong legs, holding your hips in line. Now keep this strong, powerful engagement with your legs. Lift your arms up, biceps spring your ears. Yes, we're here for a few more breaths. You got this. In addition to stretching and opening hips, we need to strengthen the muscles surrounding the hip joints to stabilize them. So we're doing right now, one more full breath in. We got this. And exhale, forward, fold, release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank to cobra. Inhale, cobra pose, peel your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog, move through high plank or tabletop. Inhale, kick your right leg high. And exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Spin your back heel down. And before we move into warrior 2, while you're here, press your right arm into your right leg. Meet that resistance with your leg, just like we did in chair. Feel this engagement through your inner and outer right thigh. Keep the power in your leg. Inhale, warrior 2, spin open. Good, arms out on a T, strong legs, strong arms. Hug your heels towards each other. Press your knee a little out so it tracks over your pinky toe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, so strong. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right arm to press against your right shin. Meet that pressure with your leg. Let's focus on this thigh and hip engagement in extended side angle today. Options with your arm, either reach over towards your left ear for a side stretch, or reach back and around to open through the chest. 2 more breaths. Feel the shake, embrace the burn, you got this. Inhale, star pose, burst open, toes out, heels in. Exhale, horse pose, sink your hips low. Good. It's gonna feel nice to stretch the hips, but we're gonna get nice and strong here first. Pull your heels together even here. Track both knees over your pinky toes, and think about externally rotating your thighs. This inseam rolling back behind you, just like in saddle pose at the beginning. Bring your palms to heart center, lean back so your shoulders stack over your hips. Yes, find a little side to side movement for 4. Yes, for 3, so strong. For 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose, burst up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, pause, breathe. Recommit to that strong lunge in your front knee. Can you activate your inner and outer thigh here? Lift your hips, or lift your torso up out of your hips. Find a gentle bend through your right side body. Breath in. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hips, sink your right heel towards the earth for 4. For 3, press into your left palm for 2. And 1, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Nice, spin your back heel down. Prepping for warrior 2, but not going just yet. Press your left arm into your left thigh. Meet the resistance. Fire up inner and outer hip here. And then inhale, warrior 2. Keep the strong legs. Good. Feel the burn. Respect the shake on this side too. I'm panting and sweating while I'm trying to teach this class. We are all here together. Hug your heels towards each other. Squeeze your right glute for stability. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm presses against left leg. Choose what you'd like to do with your arms. Let your breath and your focus be on activating through your left leg and squeezing your right glute. Yes, inhale, star pose, press up. Relief in the legs, maybe give your hips a little wiggle side to side. Breath in, and exhale, horse pose, sink your hips low. Good, set up nice and strong here, don't skimp. Heels hug together, knees track over toes, palms at heart center. We'll take some little mini squats. We're never lifting above this level right now. So as you inhale, lower for 1, for 2, exhale, lift for 2. Woo, inhale, lower for 2. Good, exhale, lift for 2. We're here for 4, for 4, for 3, and lower. Good, for 3. Just 2 more, lower and lower. Good, lift and lift. 1 more, lower. You got this, and lower. Good, lift and lift. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, paint the wall with your fingertips, stretch back. Recommit to the lunge. It burns, it stings, you are getting stronger. You're building stability. Inhale. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, peel your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we will flow now, matching breath to movement. Even though we're moving more quickly, can you still zero in on that same inner outer thigh engagement as we move through the poses? Take a full breath in and a breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Here we go. Inhale, chair pose. Sink deep, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, strong legs. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse, sink to your depths. Inhale, star pose, back up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose, burst up. Exhale, horse, sink it low. Good. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, squeeze your back glute. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we'll flow 1 more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, your lowest chair yet. You got this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, pin your elbows together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star, burst up. Exhale, horse, sink it low. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2, how's the breath? Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank to your belly, so good. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, low as you can. Inhale, star pose, burst up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, keep the lunge. Exhale, high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step through, have a seat. Grab a little water. Mop your brow. We'll get into a little bit of core specific work. You'll probably notice yoga is working your core all of the time. We're going to target with a couple exercises here. You're doing great. All right, first up are jackknife twists. So make your way down flat onto your back. Legs go straight up to the sky. Toes flex back towards your feet. Now bring your hands to clasp and release your pointer fingers. Some might call this a gun. I would call it, I don't know, steeple grip. There we go. Inhale to lift your shoulders, press your low back down. Exhale, to the left. Maybe you drop your right leg. Leg is still super active. Good. Inhale, leg lifts, come to center. Exhale, to the right. Maybe you choose to lower your left leg. Maybe not. Inhale, center, lift leg. Exhale, to the left. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep going at your own pace. Using this exhale breath, this sharp exhale out your teeth, is a really helpful way to move through quick, powerful exercises. It also activates a level of your core called transverse abdominals. These are responsible for, balance, stability, all of the boring and unsexy, regular, everyday stuff. You're here for 4. For 3, keep going, you got this. For 2, and 1, even out your sides, don't skimp. Your body will know when you're done. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Good. Give your low back a little massage here. You can rock gently side to side. Good. We got 2 more here. A little push till the end. Make your way to a high plank. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got this. All right. Strong high plank. Especially important here to spread your fingers really, really wide. Claw at the mat. Take some of the pressure off your wrists. Here, we lift right leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Right knee, right elbow. And back. Left leg, left elbow. Left leg, right elbow. Left leg, left elbow. Yes, and back. Good. Go at your own pace. This is pretty hard. You are definitely stronger than you give yourself credit for. If you want to drop to your knees, you're more than welcome to do that. You can still get strong engagement in your low belly, stability in the shoulders. Do 1 more set on each side. Holy smokes. Use your breath to support your movement. Definitely drop to your knees if you need to. As you lift your knee to each elbow, give it a little pop. Good, you're finishing up your sides. You are so strong, so good. Make your way flat onto your belly when you're done. Oh, nice job. Awesome. All right, this last little bit here is more love for our hips. Press yourself into a tabletop. Fire hydrants, not just for dogs. All right. Claw at the mat, press down with your hands, find this little lift through your shoulder blades. We're not collapsed, this is active. Maybe think about hugging your front body up to meet your back body. Yes, good. Now, left leg goes first. Keeping your right hip where it is, can you send your left knee up any amount? Doesn't have to be fully parallel. especially if that makes you rock onto your right hip. We are looking to isolate this abductor. It's like you're being abducted. Yes, good. So we inhale to lift and exhale. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale to close, like a little clamshell. Good. For 4. For 3. Good. Keep your core tight. For 2. Finish strong. Last 1. Nice. And on the other side, if you want to take your hands to fists, so it's easier on your wrists, go for it. Lift your right leg. Kind of experiment with your range of motion here. Notice if the ego gets in the way, you want to open the leg all the way, but what happens to left hip? Stay stable in both. Good. We inhale to lift, squeezing the abductors. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Good. For 4. Just for 3. You got this. Good. Just for 2. Nice. And last one. Close the clamshell. Make your way to downward facing dog. So good. Good. Pedal it out here in downward facing dog. And crisscross your legs for an outer hip stretch. So bring your left foot to cross over your right. Keep your feet in the same line as each other. Bending through left knee, straightening right. Maybe you walk your feet in a little bit. This is a big stretch for right outer hip. My T-band. Take a big breath in. A big breath out. Swap out your feet. So right leg crosses over left. Right knee bends. Left leg nice and long. Be curious. Be patient with yourself as you explore different layers of this stretch, different sensations. Be present with them all. Make your way back to static downward facing dog. Good, we got a little more here. Then we will be on our backs, maxing and relaxing. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Bigger transition here. Actually, locate your strap real quick. Bring it to the front of your mat. There we go. Now find your low lunge, right leg in front. And slowly come to one leg mountain, lifting your left leg. You can do this in several steps. Find something non-moving on the ground in front of you to focus your breath on. You find yourself lifted. Keep your hips in line with each other. Left thigh parallel to the ground. Ankle directly under knee, toes flex back. We're like all right angles here. Super strong, super steady. You might stay right here, working on strength in the left leg and stability in the right ankle. Maybe you start to straighten your left leg. Just give it a try. Oh, maybe come back. That was a lot. Those of you who know extended big toe pose, you'll grab peace fingers, grab your left toe. Many of us will reach for a strap here. You're going to step into your strap like we did at the beginning. Good. Kick your foot out. Can you hold your leg parallel to the earth? And maybe you stay right here, left leg really active, spine long and straight. Maybe you start to open your hip towards the left. Again, any amount. Bends in the knee are welcome. Squeeze your right glute for stability. Yes, breathe. Come back to center. We're still in one leg mountain, still working. Maybe you try for the twist. I'm going to keep my legs in one leg mountain here. Gently rotate, open towards the left. You can keep your left hand on your low back for stability or reach it out back behind you. Maybe you kick left foot up. Good, stay connected to your core. Gently, carefully come back to center. Drop your strap. Inhale here. And exhale, standing splits. Hover, hover, hover down. This is where the books might be really helpful. You'll place one under each hand to help bring the earth a little closer to you. Left leg straight out behind you. Notice, again, if you want to open up through the hip, keep it squared down to the earth. And find little pulses with your left hamstring. Pulse up and up. Good. Up and up. You're here for 5, for 4, keep breathing, for 3, good, for 2, and 1, inhale, exhale, low lunge, step your foot back. Inhale, star pose, burst up, burst open, give your hips a shake. And exhale, wide leg forward fold, turn your toes in, melt your heart down. Now you're welcome to stay right here, work on opening through the back of your hamstrings. If you'd like to try a deeper hip stretch, I invite you to try prone frog. You'll bring your knees to the earth. Instead of finding child's pose feet touching behind you, keep them as wide as you can. And then as your body is ready, maybe you come down onto forearms, maybe you bring the books back, and you stretch out any amount. Wherever you are is just fine. Stay present with your breath, and stay really attentive to your body. Do what feels good, not what you think you should be doing. Take 2 more big, buoyant breaths here. Good, prone frogs, gently push yourself back up. We'll meet together in wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, crawl your fingertips to the top of your mat, all toes point forward. Walk your back foot up closer to your front, find pyramid pose. You might use your books again here. So both feet flat on the earth. This is a big stretch for your right hamstring. Can you sass your hips off to the left? There you go. And you choose, maybe you lift your toes, maybe you press your big toe mountain down. Experiment with sensation all along the back line of your right leg. 2 more breaths here, let your head hang heavy. Good, breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Set both feet back. Bring your strap back in front of your mat. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. We're moving to 1 leg mountain. So maybe you take multiple steps, you hop, and then lift up with control. I'm going to take a moment to grow nice and strong here. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips. Are they even with each other? Check in with the thigh. Hug your thigh to the bone. Super strong leg all the way from hip to toes. Maybe you stay right here. Nothing wrong with that. Embrace the wobble. Maybe you grab for your strap or your big toe. You start to kick it out any amount. Keep your right hip or your right leg plugged back into the hip. Chest is proud and strong. And now maybe take the leg out towards the right. Stay connected to your core. Stay connected to sensations through your left hip. This is abdominal working. So good. Keep breathing. Maybe you come back to center. Try for the twist. Maybe come back to 1 leg mountain. Bring your left hand outside your right thigh. Gently rotate any amount. Option to reach your hand back. Keep it to stabilize your low back. Keep your core super tight here. Gently come back to center. So good. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, standing splits, melt down. Grab for blocks. Can reach for the earth. Check in with your hips here. Hips parallel down to the ground. And then squeeze your hamstring. Press the belly of your right hamstring up to the sky. Right toes flex back towards your shin. Find little pulses, strengthening through the hamstring. Yes, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Good. Inhale, star pose. Press up, get big. Exhale, wide leg forward, fold, toes in, heels out, melt down. Option to keep it nice and cool right here. Maybe you try for prone frog on this side. Drop to your knees. You can keep your toes as close together as they need to be, but as you get more comfortable in this shape, you might work them more parallel so your heels are under your knees. And then any amount, let yourself relax forward. Notice if you are really clenching in your hips, really resistant to sensations of discomfort. Trust that your body knows the difference between discomfort as in growth and discomfort as in pain. We're not looking to push ourselves to the point of pain or injury, but to welcome some new sensations and to guide ourselves through them using the breath. Good. Prone frog, start to make your way back to a wide leg forward fold. Together we inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, pyramid pose to the front of the mat, toes point forward. Step your right foot up any amount. And to get both hips squared down towards the earth, maybe you think about sassing your hips off to the right. Left hip hugs back, back, back. And then from here, maybe you grab for blocks or books. Maybe you straighten or flex and point your toes. Can you relax your neck even more? Good. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk to the top of your mat. Slide your palms underneath your feet. So you're standing on your palms. The tops of your hands are down against the earth. Bend your knees a lot if you need to, if it feels good. This is gorilla pose. Maybe you even walk your feet up on your hands enough that you can give yourself a creepy little wrist massage with your toes. Let your head and neck drag down to the ground. Our last standing stretch through the hamstrings here. Release your hands from underneath your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, have a seat on the mat. Send your right leg out long. Left foot hugs in, left bottom of your foot against your right thigh. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your right hand on the inside of your thigh and start to inch it this way. Keep your chest lifted, angling up and left. This is a side stretch more than a forward fold. So maybe you bring your left arm overhead like this. If that's too much, keep your hand on your left leg. Maybe you use it to gently press your left leg more down. Good. Breathe here, soften where you can. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring your right hand on your left thigh, left fingertips tent behind you. Inhale. And exhale for a little twist. Nice and gentle. Good. Keep your left hands where they are. Turn your chest back to center. Inhale, stargazer. Lift your right arm. Lift your hips. Enjoy this opening all through the front line of your body. Firm your glutes to accentuate that opening through your hips. One more breath in. Exhale, lower down. Nice. Let's take that on the other side. Left leg out. Right foot hugs in. Activate your left toes back towards your shin. And inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bring your left fingertips along the inside of your calf until you've reached your edge. Today it might not be much, that's okay. Keep your chest proud and gently angling up and right. To intensify, bring your right hand over, bringing the stretch out of the right hip into the side body. Focus more on the hip. Gently press your right leg down. Inhale, gently come up. And exhale for a little twist. Left hand on right thigh, right fingertips behind you. Connect to your core. Reach the top of your head nice and tall. Keep your right fingertips where they are. Turn your chest back to center. Inhale, stargazer. Lift your left arm. Rise onto your right shin. Firm your glutes. Press up, up, up. Reach back. One more breath in. Exhale to lower slowly. Nice. Send both legs straight out in front of you. Flex your toes back towards your face. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bend your knees. Gently melt forward. This does not have to be like an Instagram stretch. This should feel really good. You can bend your knees as much as your hamstrings and your low back are asking for. And then you can choose your own adventure here. Keeping a long, straight spine like this helps you open through the low back. For more hamstring work, you can straighten your legs, let your spine round. 3 more breaths here. Find what you need. Gently roll up to a tall seat. And just as carefully lower all the way down into your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Find happy baby. If you can grab for your feet without lifting your head up, go for it. If your head pops up, that's your hips and hamstrings telling you you need a little more love before they're ready for a stretch that big. It's okay to honor that. Find movement or stillness, whatever is working for you, and just notice the difference in your hips and your hamstrings from when we first started. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Pull yourself into a teeny tiny ball. Hug your nose into your knees if you can. Take one more big breath in. And exhale into your final resting shape. You can spread out like a starfish to open your hips a little more. Find that shape we started with at the beginning. Feet touch, knees out. Or for some low back stability, feet at the edge of your mat, knees knock in gently. Rest your hands somewhere that feels grounding and comfortable. We take these few slow and easy last moments of constructive rest to create a transition between our practice and the world that awaits us. This pause gives us a chance to reflect on what we noticed during our practice and choose to take it with us as we go. Relax the space between your eyebrows, sockets of your eyes. Soften your nostrils. Separate your teeth apart from each other and soften your tongue, even the root of your tongue. Watch the breath go in and out of your body effortlessly as you soften through your shoulders. Let your arms rest heavy on the ground. Trace the length of your spine all the way down to your hips. Soften the front of your hips and the Trace both legs from your hip sockets down past your knees, all the way to your ankles and your toes. For a few more breaths, just let yourself rest in this space. If your mind wanders, come back to these physical sensations, your body against the earth. Maybe you count your breaths. You're not here for long. Start to reawaken, beginning with your breath. Start to make your inhales a little more full. And with your exhales, let go whatever's weighing you down. Another big breath in like that. Fill up. And a breath out to let go. To bring some movements back to the edges of your body. Letting them become bigger more naturally as you work in towards your center. Eventually find a big full body stretch. Reach your toes forward. Notice the space along the front of your hips, your spine. Roll onto your favorite side for fetal pose, resting your head on your strong bicep like a pillow. And with your eyes still closed, press up to a tall, proud seat. Shoulders right over your hips, head over your heart. Your breath in, reach your arms up high, inhale. Exhale, palms to heart center. Seal our class with 2 breaths together. Exhale all your air. Full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Last breath in together. Fill up. Sigh to let it go. Bring your thumbs to third eye center, merging heart and mind. We bow in gratitude to each other, to the practice for bringing us together. Namaste. Thanks for practicing together tonight. Hope you feel good. Share this with a friend or someone you love if it helped you find a little connection to yourself today. And I'll see you on Friday at lunchtime. If you have some requests or like things you'd like to see in the coming weeks, please let me know. This is for you. I want you to feel good. I will see you soon. Have a lovely evening.